Hello everyone, my name is Paul and I welcome you here, all the visitors, followers, Gene users and friends. This stream will be open session where you can ask and put your questions and comments, and I will try to answer them during the live stream. So let's get started. At first I jump to the presentation and I really want to welcome all of you here. And regarding the questions, I tried to summarize them through the social media on the Facebook and also via email in advance. And if you haven't time to send your questions or your comments, you have chance right now, and you can use the live chat, which is part of this live stream, and you can submit your question or some comment. And I see I got one comment in Chinese. Just let me see. So this is one of my friends, and it's hard to translate it, so I did not expect that what it will mean, but it's no problem. We will see if there is some way how to translate it, or I like to advise you to send it in English. And before we move on, please subscribe to this channel that you will not miss any new video updates and even the live stream. There are more than 300 subscribers already, and the number is still growing. And in the beginning of this stream, before I will answer any question and before I move on, I like to thank you, and I like to thank you to all of you who are watching this stream, and to all of the Gene users which have the Gene from Gene 2.0, Gene 2.1, Gene 2.2, and the latest, newest is the Gene 2.3. So there are many of you, and I'm really glad for this community which we were able to build during these years. I also want to thank you to all my patrons from the Patreon. So there are in total 15 patrons, and 7 of you are contributing, so I thank you very much to you as well. And big thanks goes now to Wave Hunters, which is closed private group on Facebook, and only the users of the Gene can get in. So this group is not built with people which can randomly join and be there. So this group is really dedicated only to those who have one of the version from Gene 2.0 to Gene 2.3. And if you are still not inside this group, please go to that group. The link or all the links are in the description of the video, and go there. And if you are owner of the Gene, I will approve your membership. I also thank you to all the followers on the Facebook, on the page The Wave Theory, and there are more than 2,000 followers, and I have no idea how this number get there, because I really do not have any responses or interactions with these followers. So if you are one of them, just write it into the comment, into the chat, so I see if it really works or how big impact it has. Every week is growing, and I don't know who the people are. So anyway, that's a good sign that it's in some way interesting. And finally, I'd like to thank you to all of you YouTuber users who subscribe to this channel, and this is now the right moment, as I said before, to subscribe here. So that's for the beginning. And as I said, I want to answer your questions, so I'll be switching between your questions and comments to the things which are new, and I want to go then back to the questions, and also then to go back to the things. Especially I want to show my plans for near future, and I don't know how much time does it takes. I suppose this stream will not be longer than 1 hour, but it depends if there will be a lot of questions, comments, or if I just need to go through these new things I wanted to present to you. I see I have one man here from China, arrived early, and it's so good to see you. I'm also glad to see you, Xiu, and it's good to read it in English. So if you have some questions or something to comment or say, just write it to the live chat, and I will try to respond during this presentation and this live stream. So I'm glad you are here, one of the first of them, and I suppose it's morning at your area, and I have the evening, or let's say 3 hours till midnight. So before we go to the new stuff, I'd like to say something about the history, and really briefly, and this is mainly for those who never heard about the wave-like theory, about the gene software, and I will just talk about this briefly. So everything started with small octopus called Paul. He lived in aquarium till the year 2010, and he was famous for successfully predicting results of the football matches. And that's true, this octopus really lived, and in Wikipedia you can find that during the World Cup 2010 he predicted all the results correctly, so you can see his predictions and all of them were correct. And at that time it came to my mind the first idea or some vision about building the theory and creating the program, because I was thinking, if something which is not related to the something else and is able to predict their outputs, then there can be some coincidence or inline which can be found, and in fact it predicted, for example, 5 matches, and we don't know the result of other matches, and it's inlined in the past, it can correctly predict the future. And that's the basic principle I took from that, and based on that I applied it not to the football matches but to the lottery numbers and every games where the predictions and randomness has a role. So that's the beginning and the history of this, the all effort with the theory and the gene software. And in the beginning I did 2 things. The first, that the theory was written, the second was the software created, and really in the beginning there was the version 2.0, but this was already available for public. But before that there was a prototype 1.0 which was only used by me, and it worked only for one lottery, and it was about to really test the principle and how it works. And now I have one quiz for you, and the question is, or the quiz is, what was first, if the theory written, the book, or if the gene software? And I'll tell you the answer at the end of this live stream. so you can guess and you can write it, or please write it to the live chat, and at the end of this stream I'll tell you what was first. Moving on, the current releases is now the Gene 2.3. Then as bonus you will get for free the Wave Factory, and there is also the Golden Edition of Gene 2.3. The Golden Edition is a special edition where you have golden skins. You have also inside the let's say not inside, but you can get with that handwritten dedication inside the Wave-like theory book, and the dedication is written directly by me to you. You can get also some extra pictures for this, and this is the Golden Edition, but it's at least 10 times more expensive than the Standard Edition. And many people are asking me what is the difference between these two versions. So I always say that the Golden Edition is for those who wants to have something unique, something special no one has. And secondly, it is for those who wants to support my work significantly. But they are asking also what is different between the Standard and Golden Edition, and in the functionality there is no difference. They are the same. It means they have the same chance to bring you great waves or great results to win. So if you are new here, you are just getting your first gene, I recommend not to go for the Golden Edition but just for the Standard Edition. And after that you might think, if you want to support the work or have it as a special artifact or item, then you can think about this Golden Edition and buy it from me. Before I move on, I just want to greet to my friend to Mario from New Mexico. So welcome here, and feel free to write your questions or comments, because this is only one chance here to really answer some questions who the people are interested. So in this case, write it here, and that would be great, and we can make it more live. And I didn't realize that, but now it's running the Open Talks number 8, and the previous live stream was 5 years ago. So 5 years ago, it's really, the time is really running fast. If I come back to the gene, the current releases, you can get them or buy them on the official website, which is owned by me, the wavegene.net, and the payment or the order you can do via PayPal or PayPal me, or sending the order to my email. Finally, you can become my patron on Patreon, and in that case you can select one of the tiers. The tier is for the Standard Edition, for the Golden Edition, and also for the book. And the advantage of this is that you don't need to pay the complete price for the product, but there are the monthly contributions, so that's might be more convenient for you. And all the links are in the description of this live stream, so you can jump there. I recommend to do it after this live stream is finished. So that's about the current releases. And now I am going to the plans, to something new, what is planned for the near future. So I think this is the most interesting part of this live stream. And before I start, you can really send your questions, and I like to see some of them, so at least 1 or 2 questions, it doesn't matter, but please use this time and put there the questions and I'll answer them. So I will encourage you giving some small space, so making small break, because I already said something about the beginning, thanking to all of you who are watching this live stream, also to all the users. Then I showed a little bit history, and now it's time to talk about the new things which are ahead of us. So okay, so I'm looking to the chat. Maybe I can show it briefly if something will jump in. So this is the current chat, seeing from China friend, from the New Mexico. So I'm greeting you to here, and I'm glad you joined this stream. So it's really amazing that the world in this phase is so small. So imagine 20 years ago it was even not possible to imagine we can connect in such way. So sometimes I like to do it, to test these technologies, how they work in real time, and that's really nice to see. So I am also glad that you are here, and feel free to send the question right now. I'll give you a few seconds before I move on, but don't worry, I can answer that later on. So no problem if you will not do it in time right here. Okay, let's move on. We have anyway plenty of time, but let's make it good. Yeah, I read you just arrived. So Mario, send a question if you have some, or some comment, or some opinion, and or something to discuss. So feel free about that. Okay, I will just watch the live chat, and now we can start for the plans for the near future. So the first thing is that I am going to release soon the next video tutorial, and this is for Gene 2.3, and this will be about the transfer. And what is new in the transfer is the reset, that you can during transfer to reset the parameters and generated things. The second tutorial which I need to finish and I plan to do is the tutorial for the keeper. It is very useful feature, especially when you finish your generation and you want to start a new generation. And the final tutorial which is needed to do for the Gene 2.3 is the tutorial with errors. I mean, it's about, because we all who are using the Gene from time to time facing some errors, not caused by the Gene but by the Windows, especially if you know or heard about the error runtime 91 or some other runtime errors. So this tutorial will be dedicated to this error, and there will be some advices what to do with these errors. So that's the plan, and when I'll do these 3 tutorials, then I am done with all the tutorials related to Gene 2.3, and all the documentation and tutorials for Gene 2.3 will be complete, and I can then focus for new things which are related to some new features and updates. And now I am coming with something very, I suppose, very interesting also for you, and this is the top 10 of today's live stream, and this is the online roulette. And now I'll explain what I mean by that. So at first I will do for you the live stream, or let's say it maybe will not be live stream, but the live video where I will show you how to play the roulette using Gene in real time. And I already tried that, and it was very challenging, also a lot of adrenaline and a lot of fun for me. So, and the way or why it's good to play, because there are, let's say, 36 numbers plus 0. You can play the black or red, and the probability to win something in this game with the Gene is really very high. I had some free hits of the single number, and it was very interesting. So there is a way how to play it in real time, to run the Gene and use some future predictions to use it for the roulette. And I think at every country you have the online roulette, so you can run the Gene, you can watch the roulette in real time, and you can bet your jetons or these round plates. So you can put that there, and with use of the Gene you can have interesting results, and also you can have a lot of fun. So this is something, after these free tutorials I will make this live video or live stream with the roulette, so you'll see how does it work and how you can use the Gene. And secondly, I will make the Gene tutorial how to play the online roulette with the Gene. So that's what I plan to do. And if you have some question about this or your opinion, just write this into live chat, and maybe I can add some more information, because I already tested this, and it really is interesting thing, and I'm looking forward to do it as soon as I can, so I can share it with you. So that's about the online roulette. Furthermore, next thing I'd like to talk now about the strategies. And why strategies? Because the Gene 2.3 has a lot of, let's say, parameters and features, and there are really too many of them, and it's even for me overwhelming how to set up, to make the settings in some reasonable way. And so that's why I was thinking what to do, and I decided to create strategies. So it means some recipes, what to do and how to set up it quickly. Now I will go through the parameters, and in the meantime I am challenging you, send some questions to this or to roulette, whatever you have heard until now, and I will try to answer them. So about the parameters, let's just see what parameters we have. In the Gene, there we have 2 independent random number generators, and it brings you 3 possible combinations. It means that you can play the lottery or generate numbers with 1 generator, or you can use the second generator, or you can use 2 of them. It means that if the lottery has only 1 drawing machine, you will use 1 generator. If it has 2 drawing machines, you can use 2 or only 1 random number generator. So you might focus only on 1 drawing, not on both. So it's up to you. So in fact I'm calculating that as 3 possible ways. Then the Gene has 2 generators, generator number 1, which needs the seeds, and generator number 2, which is a little bit easier and has different properties and advantages. Then we have 6 rating methods, starting from average, then x squared, exponential on x, and also the x factorial, x powered by x, and finally by the probability, from the softest to the hardest. So these are the 6 possible rating waves you can choose for your generation. Then we have the mode A or B, where the mode A is simulating, is very close to the real drawing machines. The mode B is some kind of compromise, but it also works and you can use it, and it's a little bit faster. Then there are also two types of evaluations. So you can, in the Gene 2.3, consider if you will consider the order in which the numbers are drawn or not. And if you decide to consider the order, you can also select which portion of numbers which match but not drawn in the right order has the influence. So there are, let's say, two, you can switch between 2 plus 1 parameter you can consider. Then there is a count of preview slots. So it means the history, the length of the history, count of the future loss. It is how long you will make the prediction. So it's about the future. Then the recuperation is very good to use, because if you use the recuperation, it will check all the possible combinations of the generated numbers, so you will not miss any good combination with the already drawn numbers. So in most cases I recommend to use the recuperation, but you can decide how long the recuperation is, or you can switch it off. And there is a number of results. It means how many output boxes you will print, and it has also effect on the results, because the number of results stores the best latest results, and you might store only 1 or 10 or maybe 100. Then we have the quality of the generator number 1, generator number 2, and the proof function, where you can get the proof score. Then there is the double filter, where you can squeeze the wave from bottom and from the top, so you can really make the shape of the wave. Then is the crazy twister, very interesting new tool which I am using, and I am trying a lot of with this, to experiment with this. And finally the sorter. So if I zoom them, then we have this formula where I am multiplying all these possibilities, plus where is a count of preview slots. For example, it can be 3, 10, or so I am giving there, for example, 10 possibilities, and this is, the sum is 80. Then if I multiply it by this, I'll get 17,280 possible combinations you can set up, and it's really a lot. And now I think you can understand and see why I plan to make these strategies, because there are a lot of combinations, but some of them will work better and some of them will be working less efficient than the others. And it will be also good for you and for me, just based on the strategy to select it, to make the settings and just run the gene. So it will save also some times and some struggling with the parameters. And what I will do is to, at first, for each strategy I'll make a sheet. It's like you can see on this picture, it will have a name like a snake, stairs, power and zebra, and so on. And every strategy like the snake will have parameters to set up. So it will be sheet where it tells you what to set up, and then you can run it. And finally, when the list will grow and there will be more lists, I will make a electronic ebook, and it will be called Book of the Strategies, where there will be all the strategies in one book, in one box, let's say, so you can decide. And what I will do, especially in the Wave Hunters group, is about to for example, I'll make post for the snake strategy, and I will encourage you to to run the strategy with me and with other users, and we can compare the results, we can share our experience and to see the effectiveness of the strategy, and we'll be able to make some kind of rating of the strategy. So it's something to do together, and something to make a little fun also in our community. So I was talking a lot, but when I am looking to the chat, and there are the comments that some arrive, so let me bring that down, and I hope you see that. So there are the comments, but still no question. So I am almost at the end of the all new things I wanted to present today to all of users. So I still want you, if you can, put there, use the chance and put there your comment or questions if you like. If not, then I don't know when the other video tutorial, not the tutorial but the stream, will be performed. It takes some time because I have also other work. So use the chance right now, but we will see. It's no worries. My also the second aim was to present you and give you the news which are coming in the near future. So I'm just looking, and there are viewers right here, but let's say it would be good. So let's give 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So no questions at this moment. So let me put it back, and never mind, I will continue. So hopefully the connection is working properly, that there is not a big delay, but we will see. So about the strategies, as I said, I am encouraging you then, or I will try to encourage you to play that together. So after the strategies, when there will be some of them done and I will have some time, I am planning to do something new, some new feature, and it's about the entropy and wave beauty. So what I mean by that is some kind, if we speak about the entropy, is about basically information, how the information is ordered, how is the level of orderness, how nice it is. It means if it is nice, it usually has some repeated pattern, and I will show how the nice and beauty waves can look. It's like the best scenario is that it's a straight line. So if we have these, we can assume and predict that there will be again one hit. Or if we look, for example, for this one, we have 2 hills, so then we can get third hill. So after this one hit, we can have 2 hits, then 3 hits. So based on that, we can see what result will be good to use for the prediction. And this is the just let me explain that, and then I'll come back. I see that first question. So what I plan to do, if I add it as an extra feature, and it will work that you can decide if you want to rate the wave by rating, so if it has an amount of hits, or you can balance it and to rate it based on the beauty of the wave. So you can prefer more beautiful waves or waves with higher score. So that's what will be the new possibility. Like you can choose between chaos and order. If you consider the order or not, you can select between the rating by average to rating by probability, and finally you'll be able to decide between rating by rating, or let's say evaluation by rating, or by the beauty of waves. So the more ordered waves can be more, let's say more preferred, and that I plan to include into Gene 2.3. Gene 2.4, sorry, so Gene 2.4. Okay, yeah, that I already see. In fact, I answered the question. If I'll make it a little bit bigger right here. So there is what will be the next gene, and yes, so let me now make a small break, and I'll answer the current questions, and just let's make answers. So one of the question is what will be the next gene, and I just some seconds ago introduced that the next gene will be Gene 2.4. It will be still in the Excel platform, and what I want to include here is into this gene is to put there the wave beauty. It means the evolution by the pattern, by the form. So if you will find this wave, it will the gene will keep it and store it as a good one, and you can use it for your predictions and numbers for the lottery tickets. So this is the main thing I want to implement, and thinking about all the features I already done, and I will do. It is the last thing I want to implement into Gene in total. It means I have no other features to add in, and that will be the Gene 2.4. If I add some info more here, it also we speaking about this pattern. At this moment it's not available in Gene 2.3, but we have the double filter. If I just show it for a second, we have the double filter, and we can, if you imagine the wave here, we can form the wave from the bottom and from the top, getting the exact shape of the wave what we are looking for. So in fact you can get some kind of repeated beautiful pattern using the double filter now. But that's a little bit different, but it's the start. You can start before the Gene 2.4 will be released. So that's my answer to what will be the next gene. Then there I have seen the question, what is the difference between the random engines? Or okay, so basically if we go, I'll go back to Gene, and I'll just make the activation right here, and there are, if you are asking for that, so we have we have one drawing machines, number 1 and number 2, and for each one you have independent random number machine, which is generating the random numbers in the range of the selected lottery. For example, if I select let's say the Powerball, so we have two random independent machines. One is generating 69 numbers from 1 to 69, and one number from 5 numbers from 1 to 69, and one number from 1 to 26. And if you are starting the gene, you can select the generator number 1 or generator number 2, and one of them needs the seeds, so it gives you the sequence. So if you use still the same seeds, the numbers will be generated in the same sequence, so you will see the same pattern and same random numbers generated. And it might be useful if you lose the generation and you want to have longer prediction, so you can start the generation with the same numbers. And the second is that you don't need to use it at all, so you just use the generator and that's it. So that's my brief explanation to the difference between these generators. And maybe I will just add one more info, but let me look to the, I open the, so by the way, everything is also described. If I go right here to the user guide, and I hope I'll find it. So there are the generators described in the chapter 4.5, and there is the random generator number 1, and it's what I mentioned. It needs the seeds right here and swap numbers, and there are them visible here. So if you put the same seed numbers, you will get the same sequence which was generated. Then the generator number 2, there is no need for these seeds, it completely works without this, and the sequence is always unique and it will never repeat. So the generator number 2 is much powerful, but you can always use the first or the second. Each one has its advantages. So I think the answer to this question was quite comprehensive, and you are welcome to add some other question which I can answer. And let me just look there. So I am almost at the end of the stream. You can provide the question. So I don't know if I missed, I answered this question, then I answered this question. I can do something from how this will, okay. I've never used the live chat. Okay, one comment from me. I'll send it to you. So below that, feel free to add more questions. And before that, I'll continue with the presentation. So now I am going to show something really cool and interesting. So let's look. So the next thing is the gene on the web browser, and I started to experiment with gene with number 3. it means this is next generation, and this will not be programmed in the Microsoft Excel but directly in the web browser. So the big and huge advantage is that you don't need the Excel to be installed. You don't need to have Windows. You can run then the Gene on every platform and systems. So you can play or run it on the desktop computer. You can run it on your tablet and even on your mobile phone. And it doesn't matter if it's on Windows running or Android or on the Apple iPhones or Apple OS system. So it will work independently, and that's what I started to experiment. And in this age, let's say, of the artificial intelligence like ChatGPT, I'm trying to work with him, and the ChatGPT is advising me what to write, how to write the code, how to do it well done. So I already was capable to get a prototype which I can just show how this works. So let's just see in its performance. So here is the Gene3.x simulator. We have some number of cycles and other parameters. I'll just put there that it will generate numbers from 1 to 10. It can be changed to 12, for example, and then I can add also how many columns, it means the past, and how many numbers. So the table is changed interactively. So this is one of the things which is very flexible. When I start it, I will print the random number generated numbers just to the grid, and it will be compared, or let's say it will be the input already drawn numbers, and there will be the generated numbers. So it will compare like in the Gene. So let's start it and see how this works. Yeah, and you can see by the red, let's say semaphore or lights, it's the no match. If this is orange, it has match, and exact match just now, it means when the order is considered. So we can see red is no match, orange is match, but not in the same order. Like we have number 3, and it's always generating new numbers. Now we got number 12, it's in the same position like here. So you can see we got 160 cycles. The speed is just 3-4 cycles per second. So it's quite slow, but I just showed that to see how this works and how it can work for you. Furthermore, what I can show that it will have the responsive design, so it will be visible or possible to see it on every platform, like I mentioned before, the mobile phone or the tablet or other devices. So when I make it smaller, it's running, and you can see it now. Now it's like this, and you can see the table here. So this is how this works. And now let's see something more. I will stop it right here. I'll make the reset, and now see if I switch off the online monitoring. So I will not print the results. I will not make the delay, because I put that to just a fraction of second, so you could see how it's going to match. So I will disable it. Now it's off. Now let's start it. And now let's see the speed. If I see correctly, it's about 1 million cycles per second. So it's really incredible speed, and it's much more than we are achieving with the current gene. So I think the future is promising, and it will be very nice. And to get to this stage, to this level using already this gene, I think it will be not only for me but also for you very good to use, and we can expect even much better results. And also for the lotteries which are played daily, so we will get a lot of time or via the speed to get really good results. So that's about the gene simulator. And again, I like to challenge you, if you are still here, if you have some questions, so please write them down here right now, because there is a last slide and then I'll finish the whole live stream. At this moment it took, we are 1 hour, and let's say that's still good time. I didn't expect it can take even this 1 hour, but let's say I made it more wider, giving more information, more things around to provide some overviews. So are there some other new questions? If I'm looking to the chat, this was answered. I'm really happy that you are here. Please don't be worried, do not hesitate, comment it right now. Use the last few minutes so I can make the answers to you, and then we can finish. So I'll be glad also to give you more information about all the things which are planned to be done. Let's see. Yeah, thank you. That's even for me the Gene 3.x is cool. It looks cool, and the most important thing is that it's so fast. And second thing is that you can run it everywhere, on your mobile, on every platform, Windows, Android, or OS, or Apple phones, or whatever, Apple computers. Okay, are there some questions before I move to last slide? Okay, we will see. So then what I have, or currently there is the wavegene.net. This is the official website, and when you scroll down, as I mentioned in the beginning, the current products is the Gene 2.3, which you can get directly from me, then the Golden Edition and the Wave-like Theory, so you can get it from me. But what I want to show is that I am working on the update of the website, so I will just show the let's hide it. I will just show the new interface, so there will be some blocks which will contain the useful informations, and at the end of the day you'll be able to run the gene from this website. So that's basically all I wanted to show and tell you today. And I don't know who, if you didn't watch this stream from the beginning. In the beginning I placed there a quiz, and that quiz was from the past, if the Wave-like Theory ebook was written first or the gene was programmed before. So what was first was my question, and I encourage you to give your guess or your answer, so you can do it right now, and if not, I'll tell you anyway. And I am almost ready to finish today, so let's say I can wait for some response before I'll close this session. So maybe, I don't know how this works and how high or how long the delay is before you hear my remark to put the question. So I'll give you a few, let's say a few seconds or things, just speaking about the gene and the wave-like theory ebook. The thing, and now I have no response, it doesn't matter, maybe you might guess, don't worry. So the first was that I created or wrote down at first the wave-like theory ebook, and I was looking for someone who can write based on the theory of the program, but finally I had to write it by myself, and that was the best decision I could do, because now I have free hands to really implement everything what I wish and how I wish to do it, and I can do it anytime I wish, and I'm not constrained by other, let's say, people who do not have the deep, let's say, detailed overview or insight into this program. So that's the answer to this quiz. Basically, I am at the end of the live stream. I just also thank you for all of you joining here, giving your questions and some nice remarks. Let me write my last comment for you. I thank you so much for joining here, for being with me all the time here, and I wish you great day, evening or night, where you are, it depends. And that's this. Also, I'd like to see you then, or let's say see you in the next upcoming video tutorial or live stream or some news, and I'll be glad to meet you in the Wave Hunters group. I like you to share your experiences, your results, your achievements in this group, and as I mentioned, all the links are in the description of this video. So before we finish, if you did not subscribe to this channel, do it right now. And if you want to become my patron, or if you want to join the Wave Hunters group, just go to the links of this live stream video, and I can approve then your membership if you already have the gene. So that's all I can say at the end of this stream. I was glad to do it for you, and it also summarized some thoughts and visions for me, so it helps also to me. And as I said, see you then. Thank you, see you next time, and until that, have a great time. Goodbye.